All right, everyone. I know not everyone's in yet. Well, my thing's supposed to have an overlay here. It's supposed to work. I'm just waiting for people to get in. It's all right. I'm supposed to have this little chat thing working. There it is. All right, everyone. So hopefully, if we have any chats in, it will start. We'll start everything and look what we got going on here. Isn't that just cool? Look at the production value slowly going up. One stream at a time. Just imagine what it's going to be like by the same time next year. We're going to have overlays and title thirds and swooshes and sound effects and background music and all of that. You just never know what's going to happen. So there isn't anything yet. Just waiting for everyone to come in. This will only go till 6, maybe 6:15 or 6:30 or 7. I'm just kidding. It'll only be 6:15, hopefully, because I got some other things I got to do later. And I'll repeat this more as people come in. So I don't know if there's any viewers, anyone viewing. Just waiting for people to come in. Some things I want to do, depending on, really whoever's in here will do it all together. Hopefully, the stream is not as laggy as last time. It will probably continue to be laggy until I get a better internet service. So, yeah, our internet provider is awful, and they don't care about who is complaining, how many people complain. They're going at their own speed. They're replacing stuff or breaking stuff or going here, moving this there, and they don't care who stays or who goes. They don't care what's demanded either. They just do their own thing, and they're the only internet provider in this area. And it's not like I'm out in the boondocks. It's just we don't have a lot of people who want to come out here and put up stuff, I guess. So it is what it is. Like I said, we'll wait for more people to come in before we start everything up. One watching. Oh, that one's me. On here. Just waiting for people to come in. I need to get it to do the automatic thing. For some reason, I scheduled it for a certain time, and when it gets to that time, nothing goes on. Nothing happens. So, one view, is that actually one view, or is that a pseudo view or something? If you're an actual person watching this, please comment. Let me know who you be. And it may be from when I had to view it on my phone. Maybe that's the one view. But anyway, I am going to go through when we'll get in, talk about some fragrances that I've worn recently. I know even open up some new ones, like a little travel, not travel, but a little sample pack, variety pack of something that I've seen everywhere, and just see what it's like. Like I always try to do something new on here, make it a little fun, exciting, trying to make it a little more interesting, and keep a tradition going where I open up something new on the stream. And there's some fragrances here that I have got recently, some things that I've worn and loved, and even some things that I'm going to wear that I want to talk about and see what all you think about it as well. There's also a really cool fragrance I just bought that was a hidden gem, and I'd love for everyone to be in here so I can talk about it. Again, just wait on everyone to come in. I thought 5 o'clock would be the best time. Maybe 5:30 would be better. I definitely can't do 6. 6 would be way too late. Getting to be an old man. I can't do 6 o'clock. But in all seriousness, I just got other things I got to do, and I don't want to do anything too late. But I also want to hit the sweet spot when everyone's able to watch. So I don't know what's going on. One view. Like I said, if you're actual watching, please comment. Let me know what's up, man. Who or woman, whatever you're up to. Please let me know. And if it's laggy, again, like I said before, and I'll keep saying, I apologize. 2 views. Who's the extra, the additional? Who it be? Comment, let me know what's going on. What's happening? I mean, even so, if it's like, your 2 views is still 2 people. So, like I said, I might not be hitting it on the best day. I know Saturday, 5 p.m., maybe some people got other things going on, or 5 p.m. here. It could be earlier, other places, or later, so maybe you got other things going on. But I just want to get around, talk a little bit about some things that I got, and some things that I want to get, and some things that I don't know what they're about yet because I haven't opened them. So, but I'll go ahead and go through and talk about at least, I guess, one thing that I got. So, recently I bought, that smells a lot better. Recently I bought this little thing here. Lattafa's Ajaib Dubai. Apparently this is a clone of by Killian's Black Phantom. It's supposed to be very woody, spicy, sweet, and a coffee heavy fragrance, which right now I'm actually drinking coffee over here, so I can't really smell the coffee in this. But this is very polarizing too, because a lot of people say this smells like hot melted plastic. And everywhere on Fragrantica, I see people talking about, oh, it smells like on a hot day you just got into your cheap but brand new whatever car and you smell the dashboard. It has that hot plastic smell to it, and that's exactly what this smells like. And I didn't believe it, obviously, as I was going to smell it myself. Sure enough, though, when you spray it at first, and of course I know that most Middle Eastern brands and fragrances have a harsh opening, that sometimes if you let it settle, or even if you let it macerate, but after you let it settle on your skin or a test strip, it'll smell better. Sure enough, when I first sprayed this one on, I definitely got a melted plastic or hot plastic kind of feel. You know, if you were to microwave one of those cheap restaurant cups and then smell it, it's almost exactly like it is. But I think it's the kind of, I think it's actually the kind of, oh, one concurrent viewer. Maybe that's what it means. There's actually one active viewer. If you are here, comment and let me know what's up. I think it's the kind of woodiness that's in this because SJP, Sarah Jessica Parker's Stash, which is, you know, a very inexpensive, woody dominant fragrance. It has like 4 or 5 different kind of woods in it, 2 different kind of cedars, all that. It has a very synthetic, almost nail polish smell to me. And this kind of has that same woodiness, actually. It will very much remind you of it, but it does dry down a lot better. And I can't wait to wear this on skin. I'm probably going to actually wear it on skin tonight after the stream, you know, but long sleeves kind of keep me from spraying it on. And it does have some spiciness, and it does have a caramelized sweetness. Like I said, I can't smell the coffee because I'm drinking coffee, so it kind of like nose blinds me to it. But yeah, it's nice though. Aji of Dubai by Latafa. I know there's a female version of this, or you know, for her version, I kind of want to get for my wife. The bottle is actually really cool. It's a thick glass. It has like a rippled, hammered kind of effect to it. And when you view it from the front, I don't know if you can see it, but when you view it from the front, it's black. But when you turn it to the side, maybe you can see it here, you can see through, because the black, and it's weird, the background of it is black, and it has this cutout of the glass, and it's like an amber color. So from the front, it looks black. Turn to the side, it turns clear, and like a golden kind of. It's really cool, actually. The bottle is very, very neat. It actually kind of reminds me of Eau de Parisi's kind of bottles, so nothing like by Killian's Black Phantom bottle, which is nice. But it is, from a first impression, on a test strip, very not what I expected. Probably not going to be what you expect. And again, I don't know what Black Phantom smells like to see how accurate this is, but I imagine, like most Latafa stuff, it will dry down to be better, and it will macerate to be better. Haven't worn on skin yet. Like I said, I want to do that tonight. It's probably going to be for a later video when I talk about it, but I do like it. It is nice. I get more spice on this now. A little bit of a fresh fruits, almost like a deep sweet fruits kind of thing. It's not bad though. I really like it. So I got it for like, I think $20-something on Amazon of all places, which is like the exact price that you get from fragrance buying, except you pay less in shipping from Amazon. So it's not bad. It's really, really good actually. If you have this, let me know what you think about it. Anyone in the comments? Is there anyone commenting anything yet? Because if you are commenting, I'll be able to bring your comment up. I know maybe there is, or maybe there's not. I thought there was a comment. Let me make sure that my thing is actually showing comments, and it's not just me. No, it's nothing. There's 2 watching right now, though. I appreciate you 2 it says concurrent viewers. So, what y'all up to? What's everyone doing tonight? I know it's like 5, well, a little after 5. No watch there, by the way. A little after 5 where I'm at now, so it's already seems like it's like 12 o'clock because it gets dark here very early. It's like pitch black outside. So what are you doing on a Saturday night? You know, a pair of jeans that fit just right, all those kind of vibes, and I mean lyrics, all that. So what are y'all up to? Anyone watching who is willing to comment and let me know what you're doing? What are you wearing? What's your scent of the day? SOTD. You know, I'll just comment that now. What is everyone's scent of the day? What is everyone's scent of the day? What is everyone wearing? Or what are you going to wear tomorrow? Or what are you going to wear next week? Maybe that you're looking forward to wearing. I would love to see. I'm going to talk about a little bit some things that I have worn that I love and some things that I'm going to wear tomorrow. So a lot of stuff to talk about. Hopefully the stream is not as laggy as last time. It may be a little laggy. It is my internet provider. I'll say this now and I'll keep saying it. It's my internet provider. Try to look into getting faster internet, but they haven't reached out to me yet. So I want to get fiber. Fiber, I know, is the modern, up-to-date thing, and it's quicker. It's more, you know, it's the best, and they offer it, but you have to apply for it. So hopefully I can apply for it and start getting that in. What is everyone's scent of the day? Nurse David, my man. Vintage radio. Oh, dude. Okay, I really, really want to get vintage radio. I've had a few chances to buy it. I might just buy it next week. And if I do buy it next week, I'll talk about it in my stream next month. But yes, I really, really want to get it. I've heard nothing but amazing things about it. I know it's a clone of Paragon by Initio, and I really want to get it. So yeah. Santana, my man. What's up, brother? Wish I could chill, but putting up Christmas lights outside, and of course, half of them don't work. I know exactly what you're talking about. I put up, me and my wife put up our Christmas tree and decorations weeks ago, and 2 lights on the tree are the wrong color, and my OCD just like, it frustrates me, annoys me. But yeah, and everything else, of course, wasn't doing. Today, right before the stream, and I was cutting it very close. I thought I wouldn't make it in time. I have an outside lamp post that I put bulbs in. I put them in as soon as we moved to the house. They've lasted for a good while, but all the bulbs went out in it, and so I had to go out here in the cold, and I had to take all the bulbs, all the globes off, replace all the bulbs, clean everything, put everything back better than what it was before. Yeah, and it was a whole hassle, a whole big old thing. So yeah, man, I get what you're saying. So today, Latafa Hayati layered with Maison Alhambra Baroque Rouge. Baroque Rouge. I want to say Rouge. Nice, dude. How does that smell? I bet that smells amazing. You know, and I've come to the realization that really you can layer Baccarat Rouge or the BR540 with anything and make it a new scent. You know, like it's everyone's version of this plus Baccarat Rouge 540. I mean, it's everywhere, you know. So yeah, that'll smell amazing. I don't have Hayati, but I do want to get it. I do want to get it. Did you hear me talk about this one, Latafa's Ajaib Dubai? Really liking it. You know, it's supposed to be a clone of Black Phantom by Killian. You know, it has like a very woodsy, spicy, fruity, sweet, and coffee dominant fragrance. But for some reason, it smells like melted plastic at first. So. Smells like Nitro Red, yeah, because everyone says that, yeah, Hayati, isn't it it's an Invictus clone, right? I'm pretty sure it's an Invictus or Invictus Aqua clone, so yeah, and everyone says that Nitro Red is Baccarat Rouge mixed with that, so you just made your own kind of version of Nitro Red, so pretty cool. Charlie Phillips, off not only intense, dude, and I really want to get that too. Surprisingly, or not surprisingly, I have no off-and-on fragrances, and it's terrible. It's a shame. It's a crime, actually, that I don't have any, and I really want to get it. I know that collector's edition just came out. It's supposed to be a clone of Absolute Ventus. Really want to get that, but I think that not only Intense will be the first off-and-on that I own. I really want to get it. Really want to get it. Yeah, man, you're smelling amazing then. I know it's supposed to be very very oak moss heavy, closer to Hachivat than it is Aventus. Very, you know, mossy, earthy. So, and it has apparently a great blackcurrant top opening. So, really want to get it. Really, really want to get it. But man, y'all smelling great. Y'all smelling amazing. I'll talk about real quick something that Charlie said I won't regret it. Yeah, I have a feeling I won't, because I know Ross from TLTG Reviews. I knew about it for a while, but I think one of the first few videos I watched of him was his shorts where he would go to the gym and spray it up, and he talked about it, and I was hooked from that moment. So yeah, I really want to get it. So I know. Go ahead real quick and talk about another one. I got this back in the summertime, and I sprayed it so I could let it sit and macerate before I would wear it in the fall time or the colder weather. But Woody Oud by Maison Alhambra, a clone of Tom Ford's Oud Wood, which I have some other Oud Wood similar stuff. I have Oud Noir by Versace. I have, there's also a Beverly Hills Polo, one that smells like Oud Wood, but it's not that good. Ooh, there's David. I just got the collector's edition yesterday. I've not gotten a full wear, but it is nice. It sounds amazing from what I've heard talk about it. I know Ross has talked about it, and I've heard Eli from Common Sense talk about it, and I really want to try it out. Charlie, the Ensemble. Oh, I think you were the one that recommended it, weren't you? Yeah, I think you were the one that recommended it. Here it is right here. I'll talk about Woody Oud in a little bit. But yeah, On Some Silver by Lattafa. Dude, it's amazing. I really like it. I really like it. I've always wanted to get a Zorro, Most Wanted, Wanted by Night, any of those flankers for a while, but I haven't. It's on my wish list, a Christmas list of things that I have for family and friends if they want to get it for me. But I hope this doesn't make it redundant because I would like to get them, but really this thing is so good. It's so good. It has that same designer air and feel about it. It does not feel like it does not smell like the price point that I got it at. It is so good. And I have a niece who has a boyfriend that she's wanting to buy Christmas for, and she's like, and I got to meet him, and he was like, so I heard you're the cologne guy, and I was like, yeah, I guess so. He's like, you got to hook me up with some good stuff. And I said, okay, yeah. Well, she came to me later, and she was like, hey, so I want to get some stuff for him for Christmas. Could you help me get some fragrances for him? And I said, yeah, I got you. And so I let her come in here, and I already picked 2 for him. One to be a fresh one to be a sweet one. One for the warmer weather, one for the colder weather. And I had Fakar Black by Lattafa and this one picked out. And I'm pretty sure she's going to go with both of them. And she loves them. He doesn't like, sweet vanillic fragrances, but I think this one he might bend a little bit on. But man, I love it. I haven't got to wear it a whole lot. My only thing with it right now is I hear everyone online talking about it being an amazing performer, that it lasts 10 hours into the next day, things like that. It's very loud. And I wore it, I think, last week or the week before for the first time. I've been wearing it a little more here and there. And I didn't get a lot of performance out of it, which really disappointed me. But I'm assuming that once I let it sit, once I let it macerate, and also once I give my nose better time to recover from all this winter, fall, allergy stuff and all the sinus things going around, that I'll probably be able to do it better. I will say for the first 2 hours, 3 hours or so, as long as it was on me, it had a big projection, an amazing sillage to it. But man, it's great. It's fantastic. Also, I know it wasn't a suggestion, but that Bogart Club 75, incredible. You guys need to get it. It is amazing. It's so cheap too. I got it for like $19, and it has designer feel to it. It's really good. Charlie, both of those are fired. Yeah, yeah. By the way, I got my wife after getting this one because I like to get things that match me and her because I'm a completionist like that. I got her for her version, the gold version of it. It has the maroon kind of bottle and the gold instead of silver, and it's a clone of Oriana by Parfums de Marly, and it smells exactly like Oriana because I remember getting a sample of Oriana for her, and I remember what it smelled like. Smelled On Some Gold on, and exactly like Oriana, and she loves it. So it smells super good. First few times I got about 5 to 6 hours. I'm waiting for it to macerate. Yeah, same. But still, it's good. It is like, off of memory, I would say it's like 95% there. It is so good. Too good, honestly, for the price. But I know that the Lattafa Pride line is like their next level up from their regular stuff. So, Santana. Yeah, let on some sort of marinate for a few weeks or months. My bottle is a year old, performs strong. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to it to macerate and to get better with time. And they have, like all of the Lattafa Maison Alhambra ones that I have, after letting them sit for even a year, amazing. Gotten so much better, so much better. But speaking of maceration, like I was talking about, Woody Oud by Maison Alhambra, the Oud Wood clone. It's not going to be called Woody Oud now. I think they've had to rebrand it and redo it because of legal action taken against them to change the names and change the presentation because obviously it's too close to their private line. So I think it's something else now. You can look on Fragrance Buy and see what the new one is. They come in a very different, I think the new bottles are more round and the bottom part of them are solid, and the top part is clear, and they have a different name, but it's the same fragrances on the inside. I happen to get this one from Amazon exactly, I guess before they ran out, exactly as it is, as it was before, for like almost $30. So it was a little more expensive than what it used to be, but still, after letting this one set, y'all, oh my Lord, I got to smell Tom Ford Oud Wood like a few months ago. It was actually shortly after that I ordered this, and so I remember what it smelled like. This is like almost 100% there. It is so close. And so and like I said, the presentations have changed, but the juice is the same. So definitely get the new version. It's gonna be the same as this, but let it macerate, let it sit. When I first sprayed it, it was very light. It didn't smell put together. It still smelled like it, but it smelled like a weaker, almost like a ghost of what it would be, you know, of Tom Ford, of the Oud Wood. Sorry. But now I got sprayed this. I wore this last Saturday, and it lasted all day, easily 8 hours, maybe a little more on clothes. Of course, it depends on how hot you get and how you wear it. But as it dried down, it just got addictive, so addictive. It was very soft, cardamom, spicy, but it a very smooth oud note that came through, very woody, very professional, upscale. It was, and like I said, addictive. This stuff is so good. If you can get the original, you know, woody oud presentation, I mean, it's nice to look at, but the same juice in the new bottles. Definitely get the new bottles. This stuff is incredible. I love it. Some people might say, oh, it's not the best, but I think it's pretty good. I know there might be some other, you know, independent brands that do it better, but for what this is, Maison Alhambra, it's incredible. Like I said, 90-95% easily. So good. So addictive. What else? Let's talk about what I'm going to wear tomorrow. Make sure no one said anything different. What I'm going to wear tomorrow. What I'm wearing tomorrow. By the way, I'm going on vacation next week, so I have a lot of things I'm planned out ahead of time. So, you know, wish me luck to have a good time. I want to enjoy it. I have a lot of fragrance things I want to get while I'm out. Where I'm going, there's a house that is an independent perfumer house, and I've ordered a lot of stuff from them, and I'm looking forward to buying a lot of their originals, and they're very inexpensive. They clone stuff, but they also have original stuff. Looking forward to it. I'll talk about it when I get back and when I do my next live stream. But tomorrow, before the trip, the day before we leave, I am wearing this one here, Moschino's Toy Boy, and this stuff is so strong. I just opened up the cap and I smelled it immediately. Moschino's Toy Boy. Haven't worn it since last year, and I wore it when it was like very cold. I still love it, y'all. I can't wait to wear it tomorrow. I can only imagine how much better it is now. I mean, very floral, magnolia, rose. It's a spicy woodiness, very dense woods, very musky, super loud. I mean, this stuff is like easily niche quality for a cheap price. And I picked this little 30 ml up for like $29.99 at a Ross like a year or two ago. So very good, very good. Charlie said, recently got Maison Alhambra Victorioso, but I think they messed up the liquid. It's darker blue like Myth, but in a regular bottle. But smells amazing. And it could be just a presentation difference, you know. Excuse me. There's a lot of, you know, conspiracy theories that go around in the fragrance community about, like, you know, Rasasi Hawas, you know, that, oh, it's got to be the purple bottle, the juice, or it's got to be the blue juice, you know, that, oh, no, this version's better than this, or even, like, something else I got. You know, oh, well, you know, it's not this right color juice or not this right color bottle. But yeah, I think it might be just a presentation thing. You know, usually it changes here and there. Sometimes they have to change the formulation or make things equal if they don't have a certain aroma chemical in stock, or if, you know, IRFA, you know, expels it and bans it, you know. But sometimes. Santana says, what are you guys going to buy for Black Friday? It's because I am going to be out of town, I'm hopefully going to be able to go to some Tantra outlets where Fragrance Outlet is, and I know they have a lot of Black Friday deals. I'm going to try to get I'm trying to get a good bit of stuff. I want to order some stuff from Fragrance Buy, not really for me, it's going to be for gifts for family, but I'm going to take advantage of it. But what are you guys all doing? What's everyone else going to do for Black Friday? Are you going to try to shop at a discounter, or are you going to shop at a retailer for a better price, or are you going to go to something midway, you know, like Fragrance Outlets or Perfumania or Perfume Villa, things like that? What are y'all doing for Black Friday? I know as far as fragrances, aside from fragrances, I'm also going to do some clothing. I'm trying to get more into clothing stuff and change up my style a little bit rather than just smell good. I also want to look good, you know, which is why I broke out this orange Ralph Lauren polo kind of long sleeve sweater. So I'm going to try to get more into clothing stuff as well. And no, I'm not going to go into a clothing centered channel. Some people do that. I'm not going to do that. Which site has the best sales for fragrances on Black Friday? It depends on where you live. I don't know a lot outside the U.S., but I know within the U.S., I would definitely go for fragrancebuy.ca, and I'd go for fragrancenet.com. FragranceNet has been sending me stuff all the time, especially if you have an account with them and you buy from them regularly. They will send you like exclusive deals on stuff, you know. And I know Fragrance Buy, if you are a rewards member with them and you reach a certain tier, that you'll get a certain percentage off ahead of time everyone else. And no, I'm not sponsored by Fragrance Buy. Maybe one day, that'd be cool. But I've reached the I think O Addict or whatever the top tier one is, you know, because I bought and spent so much. So rest in peace, my wallet. But they will send you certain deals ahead of time. You know, like say, hey, exclusive deal just for you. You get a day earlier than everyone else, or 2 days earlier than everyone else. But Fragrance Buy has huge what's it called? What's it called? Door bangers, door crashers, whatever it's called. Those things, you know, like little bitty scents here and there that are going to be like dirt cheap. And sometimes if you buy ahead of time or within a certain amount of time, they can send you different samples or certain exclusive items. But Fragrance Buy definitely has huge Black Friday deals they do. And I think I don't know if they don't have their Easter egg hunt as Easter, but I think they have something else they do, like some kind of thing you can, you know, go and pick here and there. They have certain games they play throughout that time. But Fragrance Buy and Fragrance Net all the time has coupons everywhere. They will email you, text you, call you, fax you, you know, carrier pigeon to you, however they get a hold of you, all the time saying, you know, 30% off, 33% off, 35% off. You know, recently I bought some stuff for Fragrance Net and I got like a 35% off automatic, which is huge. You know, they usually only do like 20, 25%. So in Fragrance Net, they always have a coupon. It doesn't matter when you're buying or if you've used it. You can go on there, oh, activate this coupon. You'll activate it, purchase something, go back, and it's another coupon. So FragranceNet.com and Fragrance Buy are the ones that I always pick from. They do different things. Fragrance Buy has more adding, you know, they add more stuff to it, or they will, you know, have exclusive little things for certain fragrances. But Fragrance Net pretty much has a general, you know, like so much percentage off. So that's good. And I know like Fragrance Net also has like gift sets. Fragrance Buy, I don't think it does gift sets, but Fragrance Net has gift sets, and sometimes they will do sales just on gift sets from certain brands. So that's another good one. So definitely look out for them. I don't know about Joma Shop. I mean, Joma Shop, I hardly buy from them because their shipping is a nightmare and their delivery time is, you know, whenever, eventual. And but I do think they have a lot of good Black Friday deals, and they have comparable prices. So it just depends on what you're looking at, you know. If you have time between when you're needing the gift versus, or when you're wanting it versus, you know, when you order it, then yeah, you know, you can do Joma Shop, but just be aware of that. What time is it? Because I'm trying to end this thing right at 6. Now, 7 viewers right now. That's awesome, and I'm pretty sure it'll be a little more as I get ready to end it, like it always is, and so I get pressure to stay. But anyway, yeah, Mosquito Toy Boy. Very much looking forward to wearing this tomorrow. Really looking forward to wearing it. It's, to me, I mean, it could be a good spring one because of the florals, but I think wintertime or the cold is going to be the best. I know it's not winter technically, but the colder basically is good for it because of those dense, spicy woods and because of how loud this is. I mean, if you wore this thing in the summertime and the high heat, everyone around you would be dropping like flies because this stuff is like very, very like nuclear. So, and not in the fresh way either. If it's fresh, it'd be different. But yeah. So don't want to make any of you jealous, but I happened to pick up something last night at a Ross that is like a hidden gem. If you want to see it, it's right here. And it's not cheapy, so I'm not going to endorse this and push you to get this or say, hey, go out and get this, because this is very situational. It just so happened to be like this, and it was like an act of heaven that I happened to get this. But this little beauty here, if you can see what it is, this is last year's release, Ralph's Club Elixir. I found this at Ross last night for $59.99, which is absolutely insane. I thought they mislabeled it. I thought that maybe I wasn't reading the 5 right. It was actually 89 or something like that. But no, $59.99 for this. The full, I mean, I think it only comes in one size, the 2.7 ounce or, whatever, 75 mil, whatever it is. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. And so I immediately had to get it. I had a budget for last night, and I blew it just for this because I knew I would not be able to find this anywhere. I think at retail, it's like $130, $140. And even at Fragrance Buy, it's like $119. So $59.99 for this is like a steal, like an absolute steal. That's ridiculous. So I did not hesitate to get this thing and run up front and get it. So crazy, absolutely crazy. In case you don't know what Ralph's Club Elixir, again, not a cheapie. I'm just talking about this because of how cheap I found it. So definitely do not sleep in your rack stores, guys. Go to Ross. Look everywhere. And actually, I did not find this in the usual fragrance section. I found this in the men's grooming and toiletry section where they keep the body washes. It was like shoved up in there. I saw it, pulled it out, and there it was. So scavenge your Rosses and rack stores, guys, because you never know what you're going to find. But this is a very aromatic iris forward, very powdery. It dries down being a little earthy, very woody. Not really spicy. It has a freshness to it, a little bit of sweetness. It is super good, but very situational too, because this smells like it should be like only special occasion in the colder weather. But let me see what I try to say. My local remodel has several fragrances half off. Picked up 100 ml Dolce & Gabbana, the 180T for $37. Man, that's good. That is really good. Yeah, awesome, dude. That's an awesome deal. And I know people complain about the EDT's performance and things like that, but I mean, you could for that price, man, 100 ml, spray that mug up. Spray it everywhere. Spray it on you, on your clothes, on your cat, all of it. Just spray it up. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. That is really, really cool. Man, yeah. I know I have like one of our Walmarts we like to visit, remodel big time, but I haven't seen anything like that. I have seen Dior Fahrenheit for like 66, which is way cheaper than anywhere online. So I've been meaning to pick that up. I just haven't because of reasons. But what time is it? 5:40. Okay. What do you say we open up some stuff? I'm going to put some of this stuff up, by the way. Man, Woody Oud. I love this stuff. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. I mean, Tom Ford Oud Wood, I mean, that profile by itself is just spectacular. But, man, they do such a good job on it. Mason Alhambra. Santana Ralph's Club for $59 is great. Yeah, man, it's ridiculous. I saw Polo Blue Parfum 100 ml gift set with a 25 travel for $59. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. Azora Wanted EDT 100 ml gift set for $49. I really want Polo Blue Parfum. I really want it. I love it. I've sprayed it on multiple times. Every time I go into like an Ulta or somewhere, I test it out, spray it, and I love it. It's super good. Oh, I see my, it's lagging Good Whip. I see my stream is lagging. So, I'm sorry for the lagging, guys. I'm sorry about that. My internet provider probably just decided to yank the cable for some reason. So, I am sorry about that. Well, those of you that are still listening, even though barely, because whatever you can hear or see of me, thank you for sticking around. Man, I hate that it's not keeping up. I think it also depends on what time of night it comes in and how much people use it in the area. But, okay. Since my streaming is going, my internet service isn't doing good. I'm going to go ahead and let's open up some stuff. Let's open up some stuff that, I haven't smelled before. I want to look at this. You ready? Look at this. So this is an Izod, I guess, sample kit, sample pack. I see Izod stuff all the time in rack stores and whatnot, and it's like super cheap. And I know Izod is usually like a bigger brand. They have, somewhat cheaper stuff, but yet sometimes it can be a little expensive on clothing wise. I've smelled Izod's like one of Izod's fragrances before. Fragrantica doesn't have a lot of stuff on there, but I've smelled some of Izod's stuff before, and I liked it. Rewind. I got a big like sample kit from Belk one time. It had an Izod fragrance in it. I sprayed it, loved it. Then I went to, I think a Dillard's or somewhere, sprayed the Izod, the same one in person, and it smelled super cheap. So, and I know a lot of people don't like some ways that the Izod smells, but you never know. And I've never seen these released or talked about a whole lot. So, and these are all, I mean, I picked this kit for $14.99. Charlie says the white bottle smells pretty good. Performance is okay for the price. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming that all of these are going to be very fresh, you know, because it's Izod, it's sporty, you know, they're all probably going to be meant for summertime. I didn't get a knife. You know what? We're just going to manhandle this. Or maybe I won't. Okay. We're just going to try them out. On stream, let you guys know what I think about them. You know, I always got to have some kind of blind buy, some kind of live reaction on here. Just to have something that's, you know, different, unique. We'll start with, you know what? We'll start from my right, I think maybe your left, but from here over, okay? So we're starting with the blue, which I think I've smelled before, if it's the same one. And these are all, you know, glass bottles, so the cap weighs nothing. But I mean, you know, these are supposed to be, you know, travel size and things like that. So I'm not going to harp on it too much. I almost got another Beverly Hills Polo set, but I don't want to be redundant because a lot of those I have some already, but some of them I don't. So I might have to buy singles of them, you know. But I mean, I still can't get over Beverly Hills Polo, that, what's it called? Not Blaze, but the purple one. Like, it's not sexy. It's something else. The purple one, amazing. Smells like Black Orchid by Tom Ford, and it's actually pretty good, so. All right, so now the blue Izod one. Let's see what it smells like. I'm assuming, yeah, it's going to be probably fairly cheap smelling, but it's going to be fresh. You know, good for travel. Okay, smells like Purell at first, and I know it's because of the alcohol in it, but it does smell fresh. A little sweet, like sweet green, a little sweet green citrus, fruity. Very orange, very, very orange. Yeah, it's starting to smell like a cheap hand sanitizer, so, I mean, but you know, it's kind of par of the course. I mean, it smells fresh. I mean, it's hard to tell on the strip because you're not going to get the full note breakdown on it. You know, whatever note breakdown is here. I mean, yeah, fresh. Very, very fresh. You know, you can keep this in a bag or something. Okay? And and I know I'm looking at these, but I'm looking at the chat too, guys. So comment some things if you want me to talk about. Ask some questions. I don't mind Q&As and asking, you know, ask me about some stuff. Ask me about some stuff in my collection, whether it be cheap or not. You know? Oh, speaking of, next week I am going on vacation, and I guess you're going to be wondering, you know, what are you taking on vacation? What are you going to wear while you're gone? Because I'm going from Monday through Saturday with my family. We're having a Thanksgiving trip. And so if you want to try the Devane House, you're running a lot of sales lately between $17.50 and $20 a bottle. Not bad. Okay, I gotta keep. Hold on, I'll make a note of that. I'll make a note. Da-da-da. Okay, I made a note of it. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate it, man. But next week, the stream is dropping again. But next week, okay, that blue one's already starting to have a little bit of a chlorine aquatic smell. It's drying down a little cheap. But next week, I'm not taking any full-size bottles. I have a lot of samples and vials that I've gotten over the years when I bought a lot of stuff from Fragrance Buy, or Fragrance Net and bought samples just from them. Troy said their version of Strong With You is 234 and is amazing. Okay, I know I got Contra for you. It's pretty good too, but I would be willing to try that out. Definitely, definitely. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. But I'm taking a lot of samples of inexpensive fragrances. I got some Parfums de Marly samples I'm taking with me, like Leighton Exclusive, Pegasus Exclusive, Herod, Callan. I'm also taking samples of like some Mancera fragrances, of some Xerjoff and Nishane. Like I'm wearing Hashivat. I got a sample of Hashivat I'm taking with me. So, and because they're all vials, they're more travel friendly. They're easier to take with. They don't take up a lot of space. So it's twofold on that end. It'd be very difficult to take a lot of these. So that'd be very not cost effective. And plus I need to use these up eventually before they start expiring. So I'm taking those vials with me. Okay, trying that white one. Trying the white one. This Izod white. Again, there's no names on these, so I don't know what the names would be. I guess just Izod white. Hold up. You know what? The back of it has. It's by the. Okay. So original is the first one I tried. There's white, green, and red. So that's just the names of them. Very easy naming convention. Just name them the color they are. Is that white one? Oh, it is good. I do like this white one. It's fruity. Very fruity, sweet, but fresh sweet. Not like a dense sweet. A little musky. Nurse David, has anyone tried the new Hugo Boss bottle? Absolute. I haven't. But I really want to. I have Boss bottled Elixir. I bought the small size of it shortly after, or as soon as it came to discounters. And I haven't got to wear it on skin yet. I've worn it. I've sprayed a lot on test strips, and I love it. And from them here is the Absolute is basically the amped up version of the Elixir, or the deep enriched version of it, if you can even have that possible. So I'm very excited. I'm pretty sure I'll get it. It'll just be a matter of time. So yeah, this Izod White's actually way smoother, drying down, sweet and musky, fruity, a little citrus, still fresh. I don't know what it reminds me of. But yeah, really, really nice. Ooh, let me move this up. Okay. Brad said, waiting on an order that's delayed from Fragrance Net. Lapidus Pour Homme Black Extreme Silver. Oh, Lapidus Pour Homme Black Extreme. Yeah, I want to try that too. I almost got that one as well. Silver Scent Midnight. Zeno by Davidoff. I really want Zeno. I've almost gotten it so many times, and it's so cheap. I don't know why I just don't get it. So I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it soon. Boss number 1. I have Boss number 1. Okay. And Lattafa Mahir Black. I gotta get that one too. And Lattafa The Kingdom. Gotta get that too. I don't. There's a lot of Lattafa stuff. I don't even know if I'll be able to get all of them, but I will sure try. But I can tell you on Boss number 1. Hold up. I got Boss number 1 over here. Oh, okay. Here's Boss number 1, okay? And I hope I don't make you regret getting it. But it is uber masculine. Very, very old school retro, hyper masculine. Very animalic, musky, woody. It's a little sweet. It's very nicely put together. It is very smooth. It has a honey note in it, which gives a little bit of a different sweet nuance to it. But because of that honey note, that sweetness, along with some animalic nature to it, a lot of people say this smells like a urinal cake, like a urinal. And I gotta say, it does. I mean, look at the color too. Very urine-like. That's exactly what it smells like. The sweet, aromatic, almost fruity nature of a urinal cake mixed with actual urine. The smell of that, that pea animalic body kind of musky smell. It definitely smells like it. But it is nice. I mean, if you like the animalic kind of style, then you'll love it. It does dry down on skin being a lot smoother, but if you notice that kind of thing, like once you see it, it's hard to unsee it. Once you smell it, it's hard to unsmell it. So do be aware, it is going to have that, like I said, uber masculine kind of thing. But and there's a lot of other fragrances too from like ye olden days that have that urine animalic kind of thing. So it was kind of common, but do be aware that this does have that. I actually was going to make a video at one point, or a short, I may do that coming up, on fragrances that I don't know when I'll wear, and this is one of them. My wife does not like this because of how it smells, but weirdly enough, especially if you're into retro old school fragrances, it has a thing about it where you just want to keep smelling it and you actually get used to it and you can wear it as long as you wear it in confidence. I mean, like really any fragrance, as long as you wear it in confidence, it's going to work for you. It's going to, as long as you don't look, you know, timid and you don't look like you're not confident what you're wearing and you're like, oh, does this smell good or whatever. But yeah, if you wear it confidently the way it's meant to be. And there is a review on Fragrantica that is like poetic of this one. It is like a story, like a short story written about this, and it is like describing how it smells, and it's like pure literature. It's amazing. So go check that out. But yeah. Okay, I have Kuros and a few other oldies out of that frame. Then yeah, I smell Kuros as well, and I really want to get Kuros. But yeah, if you like Kuros and you can get used to that, you can get used to this. This just has a sweeter nature to it with that honey. Of course, it has like 10,000 notes in it, just like any of those do. But it does have a Hugo Boss quality to it that is very smooth and very well put together. It's not badly put together. It's just a particular scent profile. But yeah. So whether that made you anxious about getting it or excited, take that as you will. But yeah, really cool though. Yeah, FragranceNet did have I ordered something recently from FragranceNet. What was it? I ordered a sample of Xerjoff Naxos along with another fragrance that I was getting in a full-size bottle of. I can't remember what it was now. But yeah, I ordered something from them, and it was supposed to be here within like 4 days, and it ended up being like almost a week. So FragranceNet, I think it's just they have a lot of traffic going on, a lot of people buying, so it just takes a little bit, especially toward the holiday season. But that's really with anybody. Brent said Koros is coming down in price, so you can pull the trigger. Yeah, I've noticed that too. I've noticed that on discounters, it is coming down in price a good bit. And so yeah, I've been thinking about it. I got to smell it in person for the first time at like man, if I can talk, a fragrance outlet, and I loved it. Immediately when I smelled it, I was with some family, and I loved it. And they were like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like how it smells. And even the guy at the counter was like, are you sure you want to smell that? And I was like, yeah, man, I want to smell it. And I loved it. I really liked it. So I let my dad smell it, and he was like, I don't know why you like that. But yeah, it is interesting. It smells like old school. And it's like, it is old school. That's what I like about it. I really want to try Chanel's Antaeus as well. I've heard it's like the smoother version of it, the upgrade to Koros. But yeah. But yeah, let's get more into this Izod pack I got. Yeah, that white one is actually not bad. So Charlie, you were right on that. Yeah, this white one is pretty good. Yeah, it dries down not as cheap. At least on the test strip, it dries down having a little clean musk about it. A little bit of sweetness, airiness. It's nice actually. Very nice. Okay. The next one that we're going to try out is green. So obviously, I'm expecting it to be green, maybe a little more aromatic, maybe a little more herbal, of course, a little bit of freshness to it, maybe some woods. So maybe like a mintiness. I'm just thinking out loud what it might smell like, and it might not. Santana, I ordered Polo 67 and 42 ounce for FragranceNet 4% off coupon 65. That's amazing, dude. That's a deal. Yeah, that's a good deal. That's awesome. I really want to get Polo 67. I smelled it in person. Love it. I see why people like it. Polo's starting to be a brand I'm getting more into. Maybe I'm wearing it. That's why. But yeah, I'm starting to get into it a little more. So the green one here. The green one. Okay. It does smell great. It does smell great, Charlie. This green one's not that bad. A little bit of, okay, so a little bit of a green woodiness, like a fir pine kind of smell. A little bit soapy. Maybe there's some good bit of lavender in here. It is fresh. It is very fresh. Like a, I'm trying to think of an example. Almost like, not really like Irish Spring. It's more fresh than that. And actually not even as bad as that could be. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Oh, the green one, it does have a greenness, but it's not like a piercing greenness, like a realistic greenness to it. It's more of a, like a subtle green. Not even as green as Cool Water. It has some other sweetness behind it too. A definite aromatic herbal nature to it, almost like there's some basil or bay leaves or something like that. I like this one too. This one is nice. It's already drying off quick on here. Then again, maybe my nose is going anosmic, anosmic. But it's not bad. All of them have a sporty, chlorinated, watery, aquatic kind of thing on the dry down. They're all supposed to be like that, so they just have a theme going on. Now the next one, the red one, I don't know. Eventually I want to have a second camera and we'll have a zoom in where I can zoom in on stuff. But for now we got the one. But the red one, I'm expecting this to be more sport, more spicy, more, that extreme kind of factor kind of deal. Like you'd usually expect from sports stuff. Maybe a little more soapy. Who knows? You see red and you think, spicy. I think it's spicy. So, okay, let's see. Is it going to be the spicy sporty or is it going to be the soapy sporty? Because red makes me think sporty. Whoa, did not expect that. That is sweet. That is like fruity, fruity, fruity sweet. Like a red popsicle kind of sweetness. Whoo, like fruit punch. This smells like fruit punch. Like a cheap fruit punch, like a fruit punch flavored popsicle. So not spicy, but extremely fruity. Like extremely fruity. Very, very sweet. But in a fresh way. This actually smells pretty good. This smells pretty alright. It gives me passing glances of In Love with Everything by Imaginary Authors, which is, like I said, I bought their sample kit way back. Well, not way back, but like a few months back. And I'm going through them. There's a lot of their stuff that's mainly winter themed, and I can't wait to start breaking them out. Or not winter, but cold weather themed. But they had one called In Love with Everything. Very feminine leaning, but I think it'd be good unisex. And it's like the most fruity, realistic fragrance I've ever smelled. It was like, ooh, and it was super strong. Had a nice creamy sandalwood note in the background. Like straight up fruit punch, tropical, coconutty, but not too coconut. More focused on like mango and things like that. The most realistic fruit I've ever smelled out of a fragrance. And it was like super loud. This gives me passing glances of that. And of course it dries off very quick. But this is really good. This one's nice. So the Izod red one. So yeah, this is way better. Okay, let's go through these real quick and just refresh the smell of them. I wish I had a full, bigger fragrance to talk about, but one day. One day, I'm actually going to do a fragrance haul, like of a certain brand, and we'll talk about them all on a live stream. Hopefully, it'll be whenever I get better internet connection, but I do want to do that. That's something I want to try out. So, talking about the blue one, the original one. Ah, nah, dude. Oh, no, that's not it. That's not it, dog. Maybe on skin it's different, but it has a very like if you went swimming in a public pool and then left your swimming trunks outside like on a chair and it dried for like a whole 2 days and you go back and smell it, that musky, dry, chlorinated smell, that's exactly what this smells like. It actually gives me, okay, so there's a fragrance I have over here by Scent Trunk called Aqueon, which literally smells like the underside of a pier. It's very aquatic, musky, almost fishy, oceanic, watery, and it smells like that. They definitely have a similar aroma chemical to give it that aquatic smell. This definitely smells like that. Yeah, not liking that one. Not liking that one too much. That's the original one, though. So I would say don't do the Azad original. Now is Izod white. Izod the white one. Not Gandalf the white. Izod the white. Much better. Much smoother on that dry down. I mean, it's not that loud. I can't see this being the best performer, but I mean, you can keep these in your bag, you know, or in your locker. Sweeter. It's a little sweeter, a little more citrus. Like I said, there was an orange kind of smell in the front. I think this one had an orangey one, but almost an orange fruity. And that's died off, but you get the tail end of it. Just a sweet, musky, airy kind of smell. Maybe a little bit aromatic, a little bit floral, but not too heavy on those. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Now the green one. Izod the green. I feel like I'm looking at the Power Rangers now. Izod the green one. Okay, this has more of that Irish Spring kind of smell. It smells like a generic body wash. It's not as green. It is aromatic. It is very soapy. Probably a lot of lavender in here. It still has that aquatic kind of thing. Basically like the original blue one, but without that, you know, damp muskiness. It just smells like a little woody as well. There's a little bit of a dry woodiness toward the end there. Yeah. Yeah, some dry woodiness toward the end there. It's not terrible, but it's not my favorite. Now, the red one, the one that was the fruity one. Maybe I've given it enough time to dry down. Let's see. My nose must be off on this one. Oh, no. No, I dropped the test strip too. I'm resetting my nose in case you're wondering, like, what is he doing? If your nose gets tired, either walk outside. No, don't smell coffee beans, by the way. That does nothing. That's just another note. It just overpower your nose. It doesn't reset it. If your nose gets tired and you're smelling a bunch of fragrances, whether you're at a store or in your room or whatever, go outside in an area that doesn't, either outside the house or outside the room, outside the building, or just outside in a different venue, a place that has fresher air, and just smell. Just naturally let your nose rest. It'll reset itself. Or smell a part of your body, your skin, or your clothes that doesn't have a fragrance or another smell on it. I even like to go underneath my shirt and smell. And your body chemistry, smelling your own body, will help reset your nose quick as well, easily. Mitch Dean, nice vid on Legend EDP, by the way. Just watched it. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I knew I wanted to do a single fragrance review, so I wanted to buy something I was looking at for a while, and that was the one. So appreciate it, man. Thank you. I don't know why it's not doing that well. Like, I wish the video, more people watched it, but it is what it is. I know that the top 10, 5 lists, things like that, the listings are more, in the algorithm, but I'm trying to do something that I like as well. So I'm trying to balance that out. But thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Anyway, I'm going to reset my nose. Let's see. Okay, That's better. Maybe it was the smell in the green one and this together. I don't know. At first, when when I smelled that dry down of the red one, it smelled like a Subway. Like your clothes smell after you walk out of a Subway. That bread stale, smell mixed with your shirt and all that. That's what it smelled like for some reason, which was not good. But yeah, the red one's good. The red one's good. It has a fruitier take at the end. My two favorites from these has got to be the white one, number one, and then the red one right after that, and then the green one, and then the originals at the end. But yeah, I guess if you find a full bottle of these, either the Izod White or Izod Red, buy them. Check them out. At Ross, they're like $14. You can't really beat it. So yeah. Santana said, also finally ordered Bentley Intense for $28. $28, that's not bad. Never found it at Burlington, which I don't have a Burlington to go to. Hopefully with where I'm going on vacation next week, they'll have a Burlington. If they do, I'm going to go in there and just have a time. I want to have a time. But yeah, it's good. I have a Bentley original, the regular Bentley from Man, and I'm going to do a comparison between the two, Bentley from Man and Bentley from Man Intense, but I'm really going to do a video across the whole line, and that's going to probably come out next month. So be looking for that one. But yeah, Bentley from Man, the original one, it smells a lot like the Intense, but it's not as smoky, not as incensey, not as deep and rich, not as polarizing as well. It's a little more on the tame side, more of the booziness, sweetness in it. But the Intense version is way more smoky, way more leathery, way more on the, like I said, animalic, mature, deep side. I like both of them, honestly. I think the Intense one is more warm as well, more ambery. It dries down to being more, on me at least, more of that glowing kind of fragrance. I really like it. Mitch said, keep doing your thing, have fun with it. Also check Vit for traffic. The Vit IQ, I didn't think about that. That's a good idea. Okay. Thank Mitch. Yeah, that's actually really helpful. Thank you, man. And I want to try to keep doing my thing. I'm having fun with it. I'm not going to stress out over it. I'm trying to do everything at my own pace, but I do want to get you guys things that you want to see and things that you might, didn't even know you want to see, things that'll help you out as well. So I am going to do it though. Do I have any Armoff? I do. I have Armoff Club Nouveau Intense Man, the limited Club Nouveau Intense Man limited edition, which I love, 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 love. I have my wife has Club Nouveau Imperial, the one for women that smells like Delina. She loves it. She calls it her cookie fragrance for some reason. I don't know why. I guess because it's a fluffy vanilla, but it's very floral, rose floral, fresh. It's very good. Amazing performer. But it is more feminine leaning. I have Club Nouveau Intense for women. And I talked about that before, and I'll talk about it a lot more later. The black bottle with the gold top. It's supposed to smell like Tom Ford's Noir de Noir. It's very rose, patchouli forward, a little spiciness, vanilla sweetness coming up, and that oud background. To me, it smells very, 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 very close to Aaron Terrence Hughes Onyx, which I love that fragrance. Love, love, love it. And actually, last week, I've been doing I have a big sample pack of Aaron Terrence Hughes stuff that I've had for like a year, and I've been going through them, smelling them, because I love them. A lot of good stuff from him. But it smells like that, so if you like Onyx, but you want it on the cheap, Club Nouveau Intense, the original, Club Nouveau Intense, for women, the black bottle with the gold top is the way to go. Very underrated. I think it's perfectly unisex. If you want a good rose forward fragrance, that's a perfect one to get. And it's super cheap, like $25, $27. I got Club Nouveau Intense Milestone. Love it, by the way. Love it. Creed, a clone of Creed, Millicent Imperial. Got to smell Millicent Imperial and that one, and it is like neck and neck with it. I love it. It smells so good. The salty aquatic melon sweetness, so good. And I have Club Nouveau Intense, not Club Nouveau Intense, Club Nouveau Sillage, the clone of Creed Silver Mountain Water. I love the opening. The black currant is super juicy, super tart, super fresh. It's amazing. But the metallic tea and floral dry down is not really my taste. I do like it, but I think to me, the smoother take on it from what I own is Banana Republic's Metal Rain. It's more of a designer take on it, and I really like it. But now, Club Nouveau Sillage, as far as accuracy, is dead on with Silver Mountain Water, and it's an amazing performer. I have Arm Off Legacy, you know, Chanel's Platinum Mega Weast clone. It's amazing. And I have Arm Off Seduction Pour On, which is the a clone, I think, of Invictus Platinum or maybe Invictus Legend, the one that's discontinued, and it smells amazing. It's very bitter, sour, green, aquatic, but yet fresh, very citric, and it's like a super loud performer, lasts all day, and it's not talked about that much either, but it's amazing. So those are the arm offs that I have. There's a lot of other arm offs I want to get. I really want to get Arm Off Radical Brown because it's like $20-something, and it apparently smells amazing. So I do want to get that one. I tried Bentley Intense at JCPenney, loved it. Yeah, man, it is, man, Bentley for Man Intense, it is niche for cheap prices. It is legit niche. And Aaron Terrence Hughes, I mean, again, I've talked about him a bunch. He's a perfumer. He reviewed it. He's a perfumer that reviews, he has a channel, you know, he reviews other fragrances from a perfume perspective, breaks it down, and he gave it a 10 out of 10, which is huge for him because he's very critical. But he said, yeah, it was like niche quality for a cheap price, broke down everything, and he has like a bloodhound nose for fragrances. But yeah, he loved it. I love it. It's so good. One of my favorite Bentleys that I have. But yeah. Charlie said the Odyssey line is good. Arm Off, is it? Oh yeah, Arm Off Odyssey. Yes, I really do want to get it. I want to get the teal. Is it Mandarin one? The teal one with the red top and the orange top on it that smells like Scandal or Scandal, how you pronounce it. I really want to get that one. And there's a new Odyssey one as well that just came out. I forgot what it's cloning, but I've seen people talk about it. And I do want to get the Odyssey one that smells like Valentino Uomo. I really want to get that one. My JCPenney mostly has most of the Bentley line. If anyone's curious how they smell, yeah, definitely go, guys. Go to a retail store, smell these in person, and then go online and buy it for cheaper. That's the smart way to do it. Or if you want a if you're trying to get a good clone, go smell the actual one and then go and try out the clone and see how accurate it is and buy it that way. You know, but yeah, JCPenney, my Belks around my area have a lot of the Bentley for Man line and a lot of the like Chime and if I can think right, Toomey and Brioni. I love Brioni stuff, by the way. I'm trying to get all their stuff, but yeah, Brioni, things like that. Belk has some other like not unique, but like different stuff, and JCPenney is the same way. But yeah, definitely go smell it in retail stores, and that way you can buy it cheaper or buy a clone of it and see how accurate it is. Same thing with buying samples. Highly, highly, highly recommend. If you want to know what a niche fragrance smells like, either find somewhere you can go at and spray it, or just buy a sample online. I know, I mean, like these houses will have sample kits for very inexpensive as well, and you can buy them, spray them up, and that way you can buy the clone to see how accurate it is, or if you like that fragrance, find a clone and order it that way, things like that. Tommy, my man, Tommy, I meant to text you, bro. I'm sorry, man. I meant to text you. Good evening, brother. Tommy, the Gentleman Light. I love it, man. I love the new username. Man, how you doing? Yeah, I got to text you and chat with you about some stuff. But yeah, glad you're on the stream. I don't know if you've been, how long it's been since you've been on the stream. But yeah, thank you for being a part of it. Yeah, guys, these are the ones I have. You know, the ones I've tried, these Izod ones, you know. So check those out if you get a chance. You know, they're not that expensive from Ross and other rack stores. Oh, Lydia. Look at that. Y'all get y'all's comments up there as well. Are y'all watching together? Thank y'all. How's y'all's trip, by the way? We're going next week to the same place. So if y'all have anything cool that y'all did, let me know. I want to go and check it out as well. But I'm so glad y'all watching. That's awesome. In case I don't know, Tommy and Lydia are like my best friends. Love them. I got him the fragrances. Me and him have been together for a while. So, but yeah, guys. I guess we're about to. I hate it because a lot of people are starting to watch in, but it was awesome. I'm glad you had a good time. I can't wait to see y'all again. I cannot wait to see y'all again. I gotta text y'all and talk to y'all about it later. But yeah, guys. I hate because some people are starting to watch, and it's 6:17, and I was supposed to end this 17 minutes ago, but I got carried away like I always do, and the chat's coming in and all that. Mitch said, going to get Legend EP next. Oh, dude, yeah, you got to get it, man. But I tried Tom Ford Vetiver, and it smells great. It is really good. Do you have a cheaper recommendation for me? I do, actually. Tom Ford Vetiver. I'm guessing you're talking about gray vetiver, right? Gray vetiver. I would recommend these two here. Either of these two. So, Encre Noir, and you might have heard about them. Maybe you own them. But Encre Noir, the original, is going to be more of the darker take on vetiver. It has some similarities to gray vetiver, but it's going to be more of a a darker. It has a little bit of a citrus kind of take to it as well, a little bit of an inky kind of darkness to it. But the one I would say is the most, the closer one to gray vetiver in style will be Encre Noir Sport, and it's very inexpensive, by the way. It's the fresher take. It's more aquatic, light. It's musky, it's spicy, more of the grassy green take on vetiver. Not so earthy, unlike the first one and the extreme version. And it's more, and it's a super good perform, by the way. Super good, very loud, lasts a good while. It dries down to having a very natural smell about it. I've always had the visual image of this smells like if you were jogging at the beach, and on one side is the ocean, on the other side is a tree line, and you catch a whiff of both of them mixing together. That woodiness and greenness, and then the aquatic nature, the watery kind of ozonic, airy feel from the ocean. It has that kind of balance to it. And it's, really good quality for the price. I think I picked this one up like a year or so ago for like, I think it was like almost $30, maybe $28. But I got it from Fragrance Net. I'm pretty sure it might have been around $30, and maybe even cheaper than that now, but definitely recommend it. And Lalique is an amazing brand. They're a French brand, and they do amazing quality stuff for very inexpensive. So if you want something in the style of gray vetiver, and really this also smells like Terre d'Hermès Eau Intense vetiver, like almost one-to-one with it, I would recommend this one here. Encre Noir Sport, definitely a good fresh vetiver take for the cheap. So, and really good quality as well, really, really good. I hate to end the chat and the stream so soon, but it is getting late, and I got some things I gotta do and get ready. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for being here with me. I'm smelling that Ajaeb Dubai, Latifah's Ajaeb Dubai. Smells way better as it dries down. Yeah, more of that caramelized sweetness mixed with the woods and a little spiciness. That coffee note is actually starting to come out more in this. Really, really good. Really good. What'd you say, Mitch? Thanks. I get Lalique. Yeah, try Lalique, man. And as a whole, Lalique is a great house. I recommend anything from them. I'm trying to get a lot more from them as well. Nurse said, the Como Emperor Arabia Silver Vetiver is great. Okay, I haven't smelled Tom Ford, but this is a good one. Okay, that's another good one. So Mitch, look at that. What David said. I'm not going to try to pronounce the French and butcher it, but Le Como Arabia Silver Vetiver. That. But I want to try that too. By the way, that sounds really nice. And if it's a good clone, yeah, that's really interesting. Santana, but thanks for the live chat. Yeah, dude. These Christmas lights have me ready to burn them all. This Fraghead chat is therapeutic, taking me to my happy place. There you go, man. Just relax, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth slowly. Just think about fragrances. Think about how good you can smell, how good you're going to smell, how good you have smelled. All of that. Be everywhere all at once at the same time. Yeah, don't let the Christmas lights ruin it for you. Don't let them ruin it for you. They'll be there. They'll do their thing. So, Charlie, thank you, man. Have a great Thanksgiving as well, dude. And all of you, too, have a great Thanksgiving. Let me know what y'all are going to do. Mitch said thanks, David. That's good. But yeah, Charlie, have a Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, my dude. Have a good one. Eat enough for me. I know I'm going to eat enough for me. Eat enough for me and everybody else as well. Have a good time. Again, a time to be thankful that we made another year, made it through. And be thankful for, the hobbies that you're in, the things that you enjoy, that you can enjoy them, and that you can have that time and have that, like I said, enjoy from it. That's why I love this hobby. I never could have imagined at all that I would have gotten into fragrances. I don't know why I did. I don't know. It was just like a happy accident that I got into men's fashion, and I'd always come up with fragrances right after that. It was going to happen anyway. And so I got into it little by little, and I fell out of it, got back into it, fell out of it, got back into it, and I stuck with it since. And I didn't know that I just had, I would say an affinity, but also just an attraction to it. I love it. It's something that I get, something that I enjoy, and I'm thankful that I'm able to enjoy it. So, and I'm thankful for all of you guys as well. Thank you for all of you that are watching, all of you that have been with me through the stream and been with me through the year. And I know it's not it's not going to be a New Year's video or end of the year talk, but I do want to. It is kind of the Thanksgiving year. It is the time right before, so I want to be thankful and let you all know I'm thankful for you, for subscribing, for watching, for giving recommendations, and for being here with me and spend the time to just chat with me. And hopefully you found any kind of enjoyment in what I've been doing here right now. Hopefully I've helped you out and given you some ideas of things to do and to smell and to try out and see what you can enjoy as well. So yeah. Thank you for all of you again. I'll keep thanking you as we go through the Thanksgiving time and Christmas and in the New Year's. I'll still be doing that. So, but thank you again. And I mean, I guess it's no better time now than ever to start wrapping up the stream and trying to catch up with my computer because man, it sounds like it's about to take off. But let me see. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it. I think I'm going to end it here soon. Santana, do not tear the lights out. You'll be glad that you stuck with it and left them there. Once you look back and see how pretty it is and that you spent the time with it, you'll be glad. But yeah, don't rip them out of the wall and burn them. And even though it might make a good fire, it might be a little carcinogenic as well with all the enamels and all on them. But yeah, dude. But all of you here that are still watching, all 6 of you, I thank you again for being with me, for sticking through this. Again, I apologize for the streaming quality. My internet provider is just not, cooperating with me. I do want to get a better provider, something better, hopefully soon, because I need it personally for the things that I use it for this and for the uploads and for the other work that I do on the side. So, but again, thank you for sticking with it through me for this. Again, I will be doing some posts next week. I have some things planned, some shorts, some community posts, so be looking out for those. And I have I'll just go ahead and tell you that are here, another haul video, rack store haul, ready to post for next Friday. And starting off in December, I have some list videos coming up and some other kind of, line videos, review of a whole line coming up and things like that. I have a lot of things planned, and so be looking on the lookout for all that. And I'm working tirelessly to try to get it, but I'm trying not to overwork myself, trying not to stress out, but I do want to get things to you that you enjoy and that I enjoy making for you as well. So again, thank you all for being with me. Thank you all for being here and watching, and I hope you enjoyed any of this. Again, I'll go through the names of these real quick. I highly recommend Maison Alhambra's Woody Oud or the new presentation of it. Try it out. Let me know what you think. Highly recommend Moschino's Toy Boy. If you haven't gotten it, it's a very strong floral woody fragrance. Try it out. Perfect for the cold weather. Try out Lattafa's Ajaib Dubai. It's a clone of by Killian's Black Phantom. Has a weird plastic, like hot plastic kind of smell in the beginning, but it dries down beautifully. Again, Lalique. Try out Lalique. Encre Noir Sport. And if you want to try out any of these Izods, go to the rack stores, find them. They're very inexpensive, and let me know what you think about them. I thank you all for being here with me. Have another live stream scheduled for next month. I think I have it scheduled for the 14th of December on a Saturday, again from 5 to 6. I may do a longer one, maybe from 4 to 6, start earlier, just for the last stream of the year. And I have some videos all planned coming out for my winter, my winter fragrances for this year. And like I said, another line review, more rack store hauls, some single fragrance reviews, all kind of things coming up. And even an end of the year review not review, but an end of the year video for next year, into the new year that I want to talk about. And have a lot of things and talk to you all about some things that's going to be coming up and some big news and things like that. So, but again, thank you all for being here. I got some things I got to do in a little bit and get ready for my vacation next week. I'm ready to rest and take it easy. But you all take it easy as well. Enjoy the rest of your night. Leave comments on my other videos. Leave comments on my community posts. Leave comments on this live stream afterwards as well. Some things that I love hearing from you guys. Let me know some things that you're into, things that you find, or things that you want me to talk about later, some new ideas. I am going to try to get some weekly rotation videos out, and that's going to be one of the big news I have coming up. But we'll see how it all goes. But again, thank you for being here. I'm about to end the stream. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you all on the catch, on the other side, on the flip-flop, on the other side of the rainbow, other side of the fence, other side of the